Greetings, my name is Nicola and thank you for joining me in another exciting tutorial. Today we are going to create this. This is our footer project, more exactly responsive footer project. Here we have logo, few links with headings. Links is here with font awesome icons, and here we have this nice contact form. Let's change the responsiveness, just like you see. Our form is fully responsive. This is the resolution for iPhone 5. Let's see another big screens here. Sorry. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, let's divide our screens. Now in project footer, let's create one index.html file and one CSS file. I'm using Emmet. You will see in a moment, but before that, I'm using this HTML skeleton extension. And with this, I'm going to add full HTML skeleton to my project, so-called boiler template. Let's delete what we don't need. Let's type our language, English for this project, title, footer project, responsive, and let's connect our style sheet, style.css. Okay, but not in styles, sorry, nor here in index.html. Again, let's connect our styles and click here on this little lightning icon to start the Emmet. This is our server. Okay, and let's type here in body. Here let's add the font awesome icons. In Chrome, here type font awesome CDN JS CDN, I think. Yes, here click on first link, and from there let's copy this first URL. I think this is it. Okay, paste it here, but not like this. Type a link and now paste it, then move this title beneath our style sheet. Let's try our icon. For example, let's add icon FAB, FA Facebook. Okay, our icons is ready now. So we are going straight to the coding. For example, we want to create a footer. Let's type footer with class of footer. Okay, and here we need, I think, one large division. Not one, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 divisions. I think, yes, we need 4 divisions here. So let's type a first one with class of logo contact. And here let's add another division for logo. and type img. This is our logo, a little cake logo, and here let's type a little cake logo. This is our fictional company. Okay, then outside this logo division, let's type h2 with text about us, then put the paragraph. I'm going to copy the text for it. Okay, this is our paragraph. So let's add h3 and type contact us. And now let's add the two icons, font awesome icons, for mobile, this one here, and for our mail or paper plane, this one. Okay, this is our first division. Now let's add the next division with class of informations, and here let's type another h2 with this text information. Okay, now let's add unordered list with LIs, but in this LI let's type the link that goes nowhere with text of about us. Now let's press Ctrl D to copy the whole line and type more search. I can't speaking and typing the same time. Another link, blog, another testimonial, testimonials, and events. Okay, now let's add another division with class of helpful links. Helpful links. Okay, let's add another h2 helpful links, and here we need 4 LIs in unordered list. And let's delete events, for example, and here type services, and then type supports, then terms and conditions, condition, and the last one is privacy policy, this one here. Okay, now let's add the division for subscribe form division with class of subscribe form h3 for more info, subscribe for more info, and here let's add the form action. I don't want form action, just form, never mind, action leave the empty. Here let's add div with input container class, and here let's add one icon, FAS FA user. Okay, and here type input with type of text, and placeholder will be your name. Okay, and here name equals to name. This is one division. You see our contact form, and later we will put this icon and the placeholder in one line, just like here. Okay, now we need another division, but let's copy this one here with the same class input container, but let's change the icon. This is icon for email. Type will be email. Placeholder your email, and name will be, you guess, email. Yeah. Okay, and outside of this last div in this form, let's add the button. Type of submit, and class of btn, just like in Bootstrap, and text will be subscribe. Logical. Okay, our form is closed and our division form is closed also. This is all for our footer, but beneath our footer we have this so-called area under the line, the copyright part, copyright footer. So let's add here, let's add the one div with footer bottom class, and add another div. This is the social icons, and here let's type the link with no, that goes nowhere. Then add one attribute, target blank. That means that when you click on this link, you will go on new tab, in the window open new tab. Okay, now let's add the icon FAB, FA face, book. Now let's copy 1, 2, 3 times and type here in this footer button div. We have one more div with class of copyright, and here we have one paragraph with all right reserved text, just like here. Okay, this is all for our HTML. Now let's save it. Not here. Let's save our HTML and go to our style.css. But before that, let's split our screen vertically, and here we will add the style.css. So first line will be our font. So let's go on Google Fonts. I'm going to use Poppins font. Let's click here on embed and import and copy this line of text to our CSS. Now let's add some reset code. Box sizing will be border box, margin will be 0, and padding also 0. Okay, now let's target our body and change font family to be Poppins, and the backup one is sans serif. Now line height will be 1.6 and background color Background color will be triple trees. Text color of pure white. Okay. Now let's target H2. This is our H2s with font size 20 pixel, margin bottom 20 pixels, font weight is 400, and color will be hash ed2b66. Okay, now let's target H3 width of 17 pixels. Margin bottom will be exactly just like in H2. Font weight will be 500 and color will be the same one, ed2b66. Okay, now let's target the links with text decoration, not inherit, none, then color white, font weight will be 100 and font size will be 14 pixel. Okay, this is our work so far. Now let's target ULs. We have few ULs in our code. Let's remove the list style. None. Then let's target LIs and add padding bottom 3 pixels. Okay. Now LIA and put ColorState here. This will be border bottom 1 pixel solid with hash ed2b66 and not transform transition 0.3 seconds. Okay, and the last one is IMG, the last one for our general styling, with max width of 100 pixel. Okay, this property is for our logo. And now add the footer style. Finally, let's make some room here. Let's target our footer class and type width of 1200 pixel with max width of 98 pixels. Then let's center it, margin 0 auto. Now it is working. And let's add some padding. 80 pixels for the top, 20 for the right, 30 from the bottom, and again 12 for the left. PX. Okay. Now let's choose another relative new technology in CSS. This is the display not flags but grid. Okay. Then use grid template columns and type repeat 4 comma 1 fr. This is our magic and power of grid, you see. Okay, Now let's add some space between grid gap and type 80 pixels. And of course, we need a border bottom with 2 pixels, solid and pure white. This is our line, our grid template, and our footer copyright area with social icons. Okay, now let's target our div with class of logo. This one here, type logo, and max width of 170 pixels, and margin bottom will be 30 pixels. So our image, our logo, is here in this logo contact div, and our image will have the 100% space of this container with class of logo, and logo container is 170 pixels wide. Okay, now let's type logo contact p, logo contact this division, and we target these paragraphs. Okay, and type the font size of 14 pixel, then font weight of 100, and a line height of 1.7. Okay, now let's copy a logo contact class again, but this time we will target H3 and add margin top of 30 pixels. Now let's target the icons with margin top of 10 pixels and margin right of 10 pixels also. Okay, now let's type our form style. Again, add some room here, and we type input container class with display flags. This is our form, width of 100 pixels and margin bottom of 15 pixels to add some space, just like here. Okay, now we are going to target those icons here and add the background color of pure white, color of ED2B66. This is a reddish pinkish color. Don't forget to add padding, 5 pixels top and bottom, text 10 pixels left and right, and border bottom left radius 10 pixels. Okay, this is our form so far. Now let's remove this border for input. Let's paste it input container and type input and border of none. This is much better now. Now let's target our button with btn class. This, let me see. Yes, our button, this class, btn class, and type display inline block. So cursor to be pointer, margin top 10 pixel, padding 3 pixel top and bottom, 20 pixel left and right. I think yes. Then border, no border. And now background color will be, you guess, ED2B66, just like always for this project. And in the bottom, we are going to add border bottom left radius of 10 pixels, just like our fields up there, here. Okay, now let's change the color and font family to be Poppins, and the backup one is sans serif. I don't know why I need to add just for the button the font family, because I'm add the font family for index, not index here for the body, but you know that for the next time. And also we need the hover state for our button. Let's add it, btn hover. And let's change the opacity 0.8. Okay. This here, sorry. btn hover opacity 0.7. You don't work. Not bnt, no, but our class is btn, and now it's working. Okay. Now we need to target our footer button style. We need to target our bottom, okay, and type our class footer bottom, and type again width of 1200 pixels, max width of 98 pixels, 98%. Let's center it, 0 auto, again, with margin, okay, display to be flex, align content to space between, no align content, no align items to be center, align items, and justify content to be space between. And the last property is padding, 10 pixels for top and bottom and 5 pixels left and right. Now let's change the copyright padding, not padding, the paragraph, sorry, with font size of 12 pixels and font weight of 100 and letter spacing 1 pixel. Just one. Let's add 2. Again, we didn't target our class properly. We need 1 pixel for spacing, for letter spacing. And now let's target our social icons with display block. Then target our icons with font size 18 pixels, color pure white, and padding 0 top, 15 right, 0 down, 0 bottom, and 0 left. Again, let's add the hover state for our icons. Hover state color will be hash ed2b66 and transition will be 0.3 seconds. You see, dun, 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 dun. Nice. Now, for example, let's add the height for our empty space. I think, do we add the empty space here? No. You can add one division with class of empty space or any other class, and in the CSS add the min height. For my example here in original project, it is the 1000 pixel, but I don't want to do that right now. I don't need it. I want to add one very important thing. This is the responsivity part for our beautiful small screens. So add the medium with max width of 960 pixels and type the footer class. So let's change our screen to be 961. Okay. And in the footer, type width of 100%. Then align items to be center. Text align to be center. And grid template columns. Grid template columns will be repeat 2, 1 fr, and let's center it, margin 0 auto. But let's change our width properly. I didn't do that. So, you see, now it is much better, but we need to add something more. For example, let's target logo contact class and add display flex direction to be column and align items to be center. Okay. Yes, now for informations, let's add margin top of 45 pixels or something more. For example, 50, it's much better. And let's target the input container. You don't need to leave this amount of space, but I kind like it right now. Input container class also display. This is our contact form class. Display flex and justify content center. Okay, now we need another media query with footer. Let's copy it here and let's close this. Curly brackets. And now let's change the max width to be 500 pixels and let's change let's add here padding top for our footer, 20 pixels. Let's here type the width. This is footer and padding top. Now width will be the same. Align items center, text align center. We can remove this, and grid template columns repeat one comma and one fr. This section will be one beneath each other here, and let's remove margin 0 auto. Okay, now target the informations. Let's copy it to speed up our process. Informations margin top will be minus 30 pixels, not 300, 30. And margin bottom, but what we can do, we need margin top and the bottom minus 30 pixels. Let's type the margin. Top bottom means 30 pixels and left right is 0. Now let's target the helpful links with margin bottom of minus 30 pixels. This here. Okay. What else? Let's type the footer bottom. Just bear with me a little more, please. Footer bottom, and type display block and type text align center. Okay, now let's target the social icons with margin of 10 for the left top button and 0 for the left and right, and target our last class. This is copyright class with margin bottom of 20 pixels. Okay guys, this is, I think, all for today. Let's check it again. This is our footer with links and with our contact form. Yes, this is nice. This is the size, for example, for iPhone X 6, 7, or 8. I forget to, let me check here, for example, to add one link around my logo here to be the clickable, but you can do on your own. I believe in you. So finally, this is our footer. If you want to support me, if you like my content and you like my tutorial, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to smash the bell notification. I'm so tired today. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.